Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Stories, The Path of Destinies. So, we've got some choices to make. We can either leave the Skyripper core with Lupino, who we know is a traitor. So there's that. Which does get the core away from us, but, you know, Lupino's a traitor, so... I think I'm gonna... Well, I assume if I go this route, what's gonna happen is Lupino gives the core to the Emperor, and the Emperor uses it and ends the universe. So how about we go and we talk to these scientists.
Lupino was a touchy rabbit. Renato knew that. You're brave, I know, Renato said. But this is what I was hired to do.
Oh, well, at least let me run ahead and warn them you're coming.
Renato wondered if Lupino was up to no good. What if the rabbit warned the Empire instead? Oh, but Lupino wouldn't betray him like that. Not again. Before it'd been a fluke, right? They finished the trip to the Nexus in silence. He would offer Lupino a chance to betray him, or not to. His old friend deserved another chance to prove true. All right, Renato said. Go. As Renato watched Lupino vanish on the horizon, he could feel nausea building in him. He felt ill. Could his knees really be aching this much? But how could he have handed the core off to Lupino? That was a recipe for disaster.
My health is going down.
This was definitely better than pulling yourself up in a bucket.
That's a problem. Shit. Time to run, I guess. My health stops going down at some point. Okay, well, it seems like my health stopped going down at 30. If I heal myself, will it go down again? Yeah, okay, so it drops down to 30 and just hovers there, okay.
He wished there were more pylons he could use the hook on. They really needed to construct additional pylons.
Ah, I get that reference.
Renato felt
sorry.
worse. All his joints were aching now. He'd been through beatings that felt better than this. So the core had a kind of poison that could harm you without even touching you. That's new. Well, it had power. The rebellion needed something with power. And how was this any worse than a sword wound? Well, a death by sword was sudden and fair. This was just squalid. A piecemeal death, like old age.
Okay, so maybe I should have given the core to Lupino to take over to the Emperor.
You can't really reason with an energy ball, he thought.
Because then the Emperor would have gotten the sickness, right? Whoa, that was close. Yeesh. Oh, good. Jesus. Combat gets very hectic later in the game. Ah, that 18 health though. That's not what I meant to do,
sell
but
this stuff, thought Renato. I could retire.
there's no food in any of these. Oh. Hey, everything's on fire. That's the place I was supposed to go. These look like all the scientists I was gonna come talk to.
Renato, smash!
Well, that's good. That is certainly an issue.
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists everywhere. Bernardo found the mad rabbit cowering under a desk. The ravens, they must have known we were coming, said Lupino. How did you... Well, see, I was doing a card trick with my lucky deck, and I kind of bobbled the cards, so I went under the desk to gather them up, and boom! I guess we'll have to take the car straight to the secret base. Renato wasn't sure he believed that, but Lupino was talking so fast. It always seemed to make sense. The secret rebel base. Yes. They had engineers there. But wait. Calaveras, the sage in the mountains. Maybe he would know what to do with the naked core.
Alright, decision time again. Sure, let's go to the secret base.
Ah, yes. The secret base. Not even Lupino knew where it was. They had engineers there. Those toads would surely know what to do with the core's power. And then he'd be free of it. But he couldn't take Lupino. The core would work its evil on him too. You stay here. Give me the coordinates. I'll meet you there.
Lupino seemed awfully anxious to have the coordinates of the secret rebel base.
Someone needs to bury these scientists. Well, why do I get all the fun jobs?
And with that, Renato returned to the Farfarer and took off.
The ruins were quiet, but Renato could hear a buzzing in his ears. Was it bugs? Or was it the core slowly feeding him poison? The council would know what to do. If the core had this much power, it could surely change the terms of the great battle that was coming. And maybe they would take this burden from him. Maybe.
Hey, back to stuff. Oh, hey, my health's going. Oh, right, because I picked up some food. Well, that's just peachy. Not being able to have more than 30 health is kind of... Ow.
He missed her. Not Zenobia. Hypatia, the kid's mother. Renato had never thought he'd date a librarian.
He'd always figured himself for the barmaid type. But then, he'd never figured the library of Ubar would have comic books, or that Hypatia would know anything about them. He missed her.
Daw. A little better. There you go. On the upside, I only need to get it to above 30.
Sometimes, Renato really hated inanimate objects.
Did they just send a single one of the, like, weird buffing guys at me? Did they actually have any way to attack? Because I'm pretty sure they just kind of sit there, you know...
Renato had left Lupino behind because the core was poisoned. The core was poisoned because he didn't have the armature. He didn't have the armature because he'd rescued Lupino. Ooh, Renato's head hurt. Don't look down, he thought.
Hey, you can level up. Alright, what do we want to get? What was I working up to before? Ah, yes, that one. Oh, I've now got the long-range attacks. Where do I need to go from here? This way. That's the correct way, I think. But what's over here? Let's go explore a little bit. Oh, I can open this.
I wonder what happens if I go that way.
I don't know if the actual path you take to end the level has any effect on it. I think it just, like, you have a chance to get, like, find ore and things. Okay. That was an interesting fight. Oh
This
good,
one
I got a
looked
bunch of health
familiar.
that I'll immediately lose.
Had he lost this one in a card game?
Ooh, energy on kill.
Welcome back, he
Yeah.
thought.
Oh, okay, that was all that was over there. Well, that works, I guess. What about over here?
Hey! Where'd all the ravens go? The live ones, I mean.
Okay, and that's all that's over here. Alright. Oh, the gem, right. I don't think I really need the critical chance one. Oh. Yeah. Let's do that one. At least allow me to heal myself a bit. Take this elevator.
What did you do if one of these platforms stalled?
Jump, presumably. Or, you know, wait for someone to come get you. Chunk. Is there another elevator on the other side of us? There is. Interesting. What else is up here? Teleporter. Do I want to risk the teleporter? Teleporter probably just goes back down there, honestly.
Ooh, sparkly, thought
Hey,
Renato.
wow. And I already have level 2 energy on kill now. Give me that health. Where do you go? Let me guess. Yep, back down here again. I think I saw... Yep. There's a chest down here. More ore, yay! More health to slowly lose. Goodbye, fruit. It was nice knowing you. Alright, well, let's head this way then, I suppose. And some more ore.
How had it come to this? Renato had signed on as an adventurer. Sure, the Emperor had gone mad. Sure, Renato had heard horrors from the ghosts of dead kittens and puppies sacrificed in his blasphemous rituals. But when he jumped in, he'd only been a little bored and slightly broke. And here he was, carrying a bucket of death across a broken landscape. Why not drop it and run? Because he hated to quit in the middle. That was his fatal flaw. He had to know how it all turned out.
That's fair. That's why I'm here. I want to see the endings. This way. Ooh, a thing to read. Punish, terrorize, humiliate. The masses have been raising their fists, led by a handful of nobles with too much ambition. Is it envy that the power that I seek is something they want for themselves, or they're just criminals who want to steal from us? There's but one punishment for such a crime. Death. Make an example of the leaders, execute anyone who dares following them. Or is it fear that the sacrifice I've been making would extend to them? Is this a war for survival? Show them the true meaning of fear, strike them fast and strike them hard. Make them suffer, burn everything they hold dear. Or is it pride that the meaning of those sacrifices would forever escape their comprehension? They want inclusion, a say in my decision. This arrogance cannot be allowed. Take those who surrender to the salt mine, let their lungs fill with corrosive dust. Let them betray one another for scraps of food. Let their children watch as they fall into savagery, and their rebellion without mercy. Punish terrorists. Wow, okay. It's a little bit crazy. Maybe, no, I don't want to read it again. I'm trying to fucking... No, fuck. Ah, fine. I won't open the fucking boxes. Jesus. Okay, well, I'm out of energy now. Oh, shit.
There was a radiance at the end of a long, dark tunnel.
Oops.
Mother? He thought?
Let's try that again. Okay, get him right here. I have half my health. Jesus. It's really hard to fight with the freaking Skyripper poison. Having only 30 health means you get very few mistakes you make. Alright, I need to stop.
We'll always have Paris, he thought. And then he died.
Alright. A little bit more careful here. There we go. That's better. Hey, fruit. Wow, that's a lot of bugs.
Anyone ever tell you have a lovely eye? No?
Whoa. Alright, we good? Yeah, we're fine. Let's heal up a bit again. Oh my god. It's an important lesson in picking up the freaking Skyripper core without the armature.
The long stairs. So he was close to the rebel base. Nothing was on fire. So far, so good.
Or... okay, well that looks like the end of the level to me. Let's just crack this open real quick.
The new pathway made Renato curious.
Hey, wow, really? Was that all that was in that? Hey, you found a gem. Okay, cool. I was gonna be really disappointed if that was literally a chest that contained 2 food. Anyways, end of the level. Fantastic. Let's think.
He dropped the core at the entrance to the council chambers.
Get that thing out of here!
Croaked the speaker.
It's making us sick!
That's the core of the Sky Ripper, said Renato.
No, it's not useless at all,
Said an engineer toad.
it's poisonous. Look at the fox. He's ill. Probably dying.
Yeah, not useless at all, said Renato. So what do I do? Rub it on His Majesty? The engineer chuckled. Renato didn't like it when engineers chuckled.
Oh, I got it. Listen, I can make a bomb and spread bits of the core all over a circle about 100 paces wide. Little chunks of poison and death. All you have to do is just get it near the Emperor. You'll kill him and his bodyguard and chop off the head of the fleet. Yeah, and if we're lucky, might poison some of the ravens around there as well.
What about me?
Right, what about you? Well, I'll build in a timer. You can set it and run.
No, that's a horrible idea, said Renato.
Well, we have to do something, yes?
Said the speaker.
This is something.
Renato couldn't argue with that. And so, reluctantly, Renato loaded the rigged core onto the Farfarer and set sail towards the Emperor's ship. The rebels took the fight to the Imperial fleet, but Renato was too sick to enjoy the view. He must have passed out as a firm hand grabbed him and shoved him forward. This was it.
Alright, so, I think this is where I'm gonna call it for now. Yeah. This should be good. I probably totally am not gonna die at the end of this. Yeah. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next episode. Goodbye.